If there's one thing that OnlyFans agency owners struggle with, it is getting reliable traffic on a regular basis to their OnlyFans creators. But what if there was a way for you to not only get reliable traffic, but to get super hot, warm, and delicious traffic that was eager and willing to buy content from your models? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I am very excited to announce to you the launch of a webcam traffic bootcamp that will be hosted by myself and the two lovely gentlemen that I interviewed a few weeks ago about driving traffic to OnlyFans pages via webcam. So in this video, I'm going to go over how the program is going to work. What are we going to cover in the program? How long is the program going to be? How much is the program going to cost? So if you are interested in driving up to 100 subs a day to your OnlyFans models pages via webcam traffic, then you should watch this video and, listen to what I'm going to say, I guess. Okay, so who is this for? People who are struggling to drive traffic via social media. Everybody knows they're all getting harder. All the platforms are getting harder. People who are tired of the cat and mouse game with dating apps where, Tinder, you do Tinder for a little bit and then they give you an update and it doesn't work and then it works and then Snapchat stops working. Right? So people who are sick of that and people who are sick to death of working with lazy models. We will go into that a little bit later. Webcam traffic is arguably an excellent solution to all of those. Why? I will give you 5 reasons right now. Number 1, the subs that come through webcam are there to spend money. Now, obviously, you're going to have time wasters. You're going to have broke people. I'm not saying that they're all rich, but the people who go to a webcam, a cam site, there are people on there who spend ridiculous amounts of money. I mean, private shows on there, there's stuff where it's $20 a minute for a private show. And it's not like selling a piece of content where you get it and you can watch it over and over. It's a live show. Like you watch it when you're live and that's it. So these guys, one could make the argument, they're much more impulsive spenders. They have worse impulse control. And if they make it from the stream to the OnlyFans page, that would tend to imply that they have money to spend. And, they know what they're there for. Like they go on a cam site, they know it costs money, they know the deal. Number 2, you will get subs plus earn money through the webcamming itself. So one of the perks of running a webcam studio is that when you sign models up to a site like Chatterbait, for example, you sign them up under a studio link, which means all of the money goes to you. You don't have to mess with payouts from OnlyFans models. You don't have to invoice them. You don't have to pull any tricks where you control the email and all this nonsense. So not only do you get paid directly into your account and then you pay the model out, but you will actually earn money from the method of driving traffic itself, which one could make the argument no other methods of traffic will allow you to do that as well. The third reason is that webcam traffic is arguably evergreen. It is not something where you are subject to an update from social media, the latest Instagram or Twitter or fucking, Bumble update is not going to completely destroy your strategy and your ability to drive traffic. Webcamming pretty much hasn't changed for the past, 10 years, however long it's been around. Girls set up a stream. Guys come to the stream, some spend money, some don't. The girls do their thing, and that's it. So it's not something that has experienced a lot of change over the past couple of years. It's very stable. There's a lot of streaming platforms out there, and they all have very high traffic. Number 4, cam sites have reps that will give you preferential treatment because you run a studio. So this is unique to webcam traffic in that, you can't, I guess you could know somebody at Meta who will potentially boost your reels in the feed and make them hit the explore page. I guess that's possible. I've never heard of that. Maybe it's just a very closely guarded secret, but you can, openly and somewhat easily get a rep from one of these major sites, which I do have, by the way, and I'll talk more about that later. You can get a rep from one of these major sites and work out an agreement with them where they will artificially boost your model's rankings in the fucking feed or whatever, put her on the front page, because you have so many models that you're managing and you're bringing them a lot of business and you have chatters on their account and all that stuff. Number 5, you get results immediately. And what I mean by this is not only are you making money from the actual camming itself immediately, like a guy, sends whatever, tips the girl, you get that money. Payouts, I think it varies by site, but I think you need a minimum of $50 of a threshold. But you get paid out immediately. Well, you get the money immediately. And not only that, but like guys will go from the cam over to OnlyFans and subscribe. It's not like Instagram or TikTok, for example, where you have to post a video and then you have to wait until, okay, is it going to go viral? Is it not going to go viral? You're posting to all these pages, and it's like a much slower grind in terms of getting results. Okay, so those are the 5 reasons that potentially you might be interested in this, not to mention anything about the bonuses or any of the extra stuff we've got. So what's the problem? Why doesn't everybody do this? Well, it's not easy to set up a cam studio. There's a lot of stuff you need to know. Number one, you need to find the right types of girls, because it's very likely that the girls that you have who are doing OnlyFans, they're probably, and all girls are lazy, right? But OnlyFans girls are especially lazy because the requirements on them to create content is very low. Usually, right? Okay, make some reels, make some TikToks, and it's like they're not going to cam for 3-4 hours a day. They're not going to cam for 15-20 hours a week. So you have to find the right types of girls. You have to set up their accounts in the right way so that guys stay on the page as long as possible and boost the rankings as much as possible. You have to run the streams in a certain way. You have to put the right extensions on there. You have to get chatters on there. You have to train the chatters in a certain way. You have to get moderators. It's not impossible. You could do it if you wanted to figure it out on your own. However, if you want a fast track, if you want me and 2 gentlemen who are making 5 figures a month to their pocket profit from this strategy to guide you through it, along with, by the way, a rep from a major cam studio to help you with it as well, then you might be interested in Bootcamp. So what are you going to learn? How long is the program? The program is currently at 5 weeks. And what are you going to learn? Number 1, how to recruit webcam models the easy way. These guys have figured out an easy way to recruit webcam models who are eager and willing and, let's say, mentally prepared for the work involved, required to be a webcam model. Number 2, how to automate your recruiting. So these guys also have a method for automating your recruiting so that you're not going to have to sit there and do all of the manual recruiting actions on your own. The next, you're going to learn how to convert warm leads into eager models. So let's say you get a model who's interested. How are you going to convert her? How are you going to onboard her? How are you going to give her the education necessary to do things the way that you want them to do them? You're going to get the how to warm up her stream to get viewers in a buying mood. So there's a specific way that you are supposed to do these streams. It's not just like, okay, turn the camera on and whip out your toy and start going to town. That's not how this works. You have to do it in a certain way. There's all these applications that you need to set up, all these extensions that you need to set up to ensure that your stream makes as much money as possible by being as engaging as possible to the viewers on there. There's a right way to do it and a wrong way to do it. You're also going to learn about a super cheap source of traffic, and it's paid, by the way, to drive traffic to a given stream. So not only will you get the on-site traffic boost of a new account, not only will you get the boost of a rep driving traffic to your page, but you can also boost that more by doing this one trick with paid traffic. Let's see, what else you're going to get? You're going to get information on how to stream on multiple platforms at once. So as you know, there's Strip Chat, there's Chatterbait, there's Live Jasmine, there's fucking... take your pick. There's a bazillion of them. Why wouldn't you be able to stream on many of them at once? Well, it is possible. There are people that do it. And in this bootcamp, you will learn exactly how to do it from a technical standpoint. And finally, you will also learn how to promote the OnlyFans page without getting your account banned. So most of these platforms, except for, I believe, Chatterbait, at least it was like that 2 years ago when I did this. I may be wrong. They may have updated it, but I don't think they have. Except for Chatterbait, you are not allowed to promote the OnlyFans page directly. Like you can't put a link and say like, go click this link and go subscribe to me on OnlyFans. That is against their terms of service to take them off platform and take them somewhere else. So that said, there is a way to do it, to promote, to get the subs from the cam to the OnlyFans page and get them, encourage them to subscribe. There are ways to do that. These guys have figured it out. And in the bootcamp, you will also learn how to do it on your own. So how much are we charging for this lovely experience? Great question, viewer of mine. We have 10 spots available at $2,000, and then we have 5 spots available at $2,500. So this is a little bit more expensive than the boot camps that I've run in the past. However, not only is this an excellent traffic method that I don't want to say it's untapped, but like everybody and their fucking mother who does OFM is not doing this. A little bit higher of a barrier to entry, but is because it requires a specific type of girl. It requires continuous effort, which is not really like in line with how most OFM people currently operate in the current zeitgeist of OnlyFans management. And so not only are you going to be generating income by running the streams and doing the cams, but it's also an excellent source of traffic where you can get up to 100 subs per day. Obviously, that number is going to fluctuate. How compelling is your girl? How interesting is she? How much do the fans like her? But you know, if it's definitely possible if she cams for a long enough time and she's compelling enough to get 100 subs a day to the OnlyFans account, and these are paid subs, obviously. So 10 spots at 2,000. Once those are gone, they're gone, and then additional spots after that will be 2,500. This pricing is subject to change, so be sure to check out the information in my Telegram group. The written information will be more current and more up to date in case we change something in this video. We may play with that a little bit. We might do 5 spots at 2,000, 5 at 2,500, and 5 at 3,000. However, right now, at the time of this recording, it is 10 at 2,000 and 5 at 2,500. Now, that's not all. And that's not all. You also get... I'm so cheesy. Okay, you also get some bonuses. Number 1, we're going to give you full SOPs on how to hire and train chatters and moderators. So, okay, you set up a cam studio, you've got some girls and they're making money and getting subs and everything's amazing, except it's very time and effort intensive, right? Who the fuck wants to do that? You don't want to do that. You're not interested, I assume, I'm not interested in a new method that's just going to require more of my time and more of my energy to sit on a, screen and like tell some girl what to do. Not interested in that at all. However, and I assume you're not either. So what we are going to provide to you is a full set of SOPs on how to hire and train chatters and moderators to do their thing so that you do not have to do it for yourself. So you will be able to, theoretically, that's how SOPs work, you will be able to provide a set of documents and videos to your new staff and say, here, watch these, read these, you start on Monday. Bonus number 2, we will give you some bonus methods for driving externals traffic to your model's stream. So anybody who knows anything about advertising in business, you know that if you pay $1 to make $5, then you'll do that all day, every day. There's no limit to how high you would be willing to scale that. And we have some very interesting additional methods for getting extra traffic. Now, of course, your chatters need to be good. They need to be able to convert. Your girl needs to be good. You don't want to just throw money at a broken system because then there's no point. But if you set everything up properly, like we were going to teach you, then it stands to reason that you can dump as much money into these paid traffic methods as you can. Almost gave it away there. Okay. So number 3, bonus, is a Telegram group with all the participants. So what we are going to do for this bootcamp is it is going to be broken up into live calls. I will be on the call. These 2 gentlemen will be on the call. And my job is, number 1, to facilitate the execution of the transference of knowledge from their heads into your heads and to make sure that everybody is executing it properly. I'm like the moderator. I'm the engineer of this thing. So we will be in the group answering questions for you as well. And I will be on the calls as well. So I will be basically guiding them. I will be facilitating the information extraction process from their brain into your brains so that you know exactly what you need to do in order to make this work. Also, we will have a group so that if you have a question or if you get stuck or if you have some sort of problem, that you will be able to ask it in the group, and you will have a group there of probably around 10 to 15 people, I would assume, are going to sign up for this. I could be totally wrong, could be more, could be less, who will help you with whatever you have, whatever problem you have. And a super bonus. Whoa, there will be a super bonus, and I guess I will give it away right now, but I have managed to secure are we going to call it a partnership? I'm not sure if we call it a partnership, but it's a collaborative effort with Jerkmate. Those of you who have perused some adult content previously, you may have heard of Jerkmate. They run a lot of ads, and they are, dare I say it, a major streaming platform that you have heard of, as I promised in my marketing material. And we have a top executive from Jerkmate who will be accompanying us. I don't know if he'll be on the calls, to be honest with you, but he will be in the group. And his assistant, I might be able to get her to do the calls. She's pretty nice. And what is the purpose, right? Well, the purpose of having them to collaborate with is so that we can take your creators and the ones who are willing to cam, we can take them and we can plug them into their system, and they can do all kinds of marketing and advertising to promote a scheduled stream on Sunday at fucking 6 p.m., whatever, and drive a bunch of traffic, create a bunch of hype for that creator to get lots of people in her stream, get a lot of people spending money. And, that's it, basically. That's the whole point of this. So their job, their purpose, their reason for participating in this bootcamp is to basically get you to hold you by the hand and onboard your model and get her stream set up and give her all the best practices. They will work with her one-on-one. They will coach her. I'm going through this process right now with one of my models. They will coach her. They will give her advice. They will say, okay, do this on the stream. Don't do this on the stream. They will be with her on the scheduled stream. So it's a very hand-holdy process for a major campsite. And I mean, that's my mind is blown, honestly, that has come to fruition as a result of this, but it has. More good things will come of that as well. There's no extra charge for this, but just from that alone, you will arguably make your money back in a month or two. And that says nothing about the additional income that you will earn from other cam sites and all this other shit. Oh, and you have the subs from OnlyFans. This is a crazy fucking opportunity for people who are interested in driving traffic to their OnlyFans pages through Webcam and interested in building a webcam studio as an additional source of income. Crazy opportunity, crazy, crazy, crazy. I see it that way, at least. I'm very excited about this. I will be participating in this bootcamp right alongside you and sharing my insights and my troubles and trials and tribulations so that, you will be able to learn from that as well. Cool. So if you are interested, send me a DM at Yalapapi on Telegram. Currently, we are only accepting cryptocurrency. We may make an exception. We may do wire transfer, bank transfer, something like that. But I need to know who you are and all that stuff. So if I don't know you, then we're probably not going to do that. So currently it's only cryptocurrency. If you want to sign up, hit me up at Yalapapi on Telegram. You're also welcome to let me know if you have any questions, if you have any, any questions, basically. Cool. So thank you for watching the video. Be sure to like it, comment down below if you want to comment, subscribe to my channel if you have not subscribed already, and I will see you in the next one.